it's tough when Luka and LeBron are out there. But what were they doing on offense that allowed them to be so successful?
Yeah, they both did a good job of really controlling the game, getting shots for themselves, their teammates. You can see 15 assists for Doncic, 6 assists for James. So, you know, we didn't really have an answer for some of their offensive plays, getting down to the paint, kick out threes. They beat us in that department, 9-19. So, that's a lot to overcome.
What is it like watching Z play at the level he's been playing at the last month or so? Seems like we all know what he is, and then it seems like he's taking it to another level right now.
Yeah, he was incredible. Playing with speed, playing with force, getting to the lane, kickouts, rebounding the ball. It's incredible to watch.
And Hawk, we talked about it a couple games ago. Yeah. He's kind of starting to find that consistency. It looks like it helps when one of his first shots goes in, and he's got that confidence. But what have you seen from him these last couple games?
Yeah, to your point, he's playing more consistent. He has more consistent minutes. He understands what his role is when he steps on the floor. And this is a part of his growth. We want to see him step on the floor and continue to build momentum, build good habits. And for the most part, we like what we see.
Well, when you're talking about Zion, what do you think's fueled his growth overall this season?
Just his, commitment to making sure he does his part to be available. And when he is, you guys are seeing it, up close what he looks like when he's available, when he's working, when he's in top-level conditioning. He can step on the floor, and he's arguably one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, on that note, how have you seen him manage kind of some of the adversity this season with some of the injuries, the results, and, coming off that suspension?
He's extremely resilient. It's like no matter what he goes through, I know it's tough dealing with some of the injuries here and there, but, to his credit, he put his head down, came into work every day, and now we're seeing some of the results. All right, thank you.
I know it's hard to stop them, especially when they have LeBron and Luka. But what did you see what they were able to do offensively tonight to kind of keep you guys off balance?
Well, both of them started the game off really facilitating very well. Luka was facilitating and getting to it. But, when you got two players of that caliber, you just try to come up with a game plan and execute it as best as you can.
Hawks starting to find that consistency that I think he's been looking for all season. What have you kind of seen from him? I know he's dealt with that back injury, been up and down, but last few games he's kind of been the guy we thought he was.
Just the shooter's mindset. I think the longer he's in the league, the more he's starting to really develop next shot, and I think that really helps his game a lot.
What's these last few weeks been like for you? It seems like things are starting to come to you a little bit easier. Like I know early on, the offense was, guys were loading up on the paint, but it seems like now it doesn't really matter, and we're still doing it in, 26, 28, 30 minutes a night.
Just watching a lot of film, really seeing how defenses are loading up and seeing how certain teams play. Like they send the baseline blitz a lot, so in order to beat that, you just try to get to the middle. Other teams sometimes send a man from the top. So it's just seeing who you're playing, where the shot blockers are, where they're trying to influence you, and just making your move from there.
How much are you watching? Like, how much is that on film? Like, how much are you watching that to know? You got to know, all right, LeBron's going to baseline, so I got to go middle on Jackson, or whatever. Like, just walk me through your process of that.
Well, first you look at how the team has been playing the past. For me, I look at how they've been playing the past 2 to 3 games. See who's been on fire, who's really been locked in, essentially offensively and defensively. Defensively, you start looking at the players like, okay, who takes charges? So if that person shifts over, what I should be looking for, a charge or a shot block, and then just kind of staying on balance, going at a slower pace, but when I need to speed up.
How about with what you've shown defensively? What do you think has fueled that growth?
I feel like that's something that I've spoken on a lot, where I just, if we want to be a championship organization, I said it before previous press conferences, me and Murph especially got to take on those defensive roles. You see it with the Celtics. JB and JT, they really step up defensively, take on the assignment of guarding the best players. And I think, when your teammates see that, it can't help but, give them energy as well.
How have you tried to manage and get through some of the adversities this season with the injuries and the results and all that?
Frustrating, very frustrating at times, but stay forward. I know who I am. I know what I can do. I know it can be frustrating, especially for New Orleans fans, when I'm out. But, for me, it's stay forward, trust who I am.
Yeah, Willie talked about, just after the game here, about just your commitment and improvement with that, with just giving yourself better odds of being available. What does that look like to you?
I got to give a big shout out to our trainer, Daniel Bove. During that rehab process, me and him, we put in a lot of work, but it was smart, efficient work. Some days I would walk in like, man, that was a lot, but week by week, day by day, workout by workout, you just start seeing the fruits of your labor. I felt like my mobility got better, which helps my defense. And, just when you're out, just don't be stagnant. So watch as much film as I can, work on different parts of my game, or just watching film on it. Just always trying to stay active in some way.
Thanks, Z.
No problem. You guys have a great night.
Good, sir.
I'm telling you.